Now, how do you get German Shepherds to stop barking so much? Well, that is exactly what I'm going to help you out with in this video here today. Welcome back to the Fenrir German Shepherd Show, and if this is your first time here, my name's Will. I'm a canine behaviourist. I'm the founder of FenrirCanineLeaders.com, and this channel is dedicated to teaching you everything you could ever want to know about the incredible German Shepherd breed and how you can become a high-level canine leader that can raise perfect German Shepherds. So if this is your first time here and you've been a lifelong German Shepherd fan, you're just getting into the breed, or maybe you've just bought one, there is definitely going to be something here for you. So make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a future German Shepherd video. But without further ado, let's dive into today's video. We're going to be talking about German Shepherds barking. Now, as a canine behaviourist, I tend to work with some of the worst cases out there, and I'm proud that I do have a high success rate in being able to rehabilitate and modify some quite extreme behaviours. One of the most common breeds that I get to work with are German Shepherds. It's not necessarily anything to do with the German Shepherd as a breed, it's just simply a fact that German Shepherds are the second most popular breed in America and definitely in the top 10 most popular breeds here in the UK. Now, that being said, there is certainly themes with different breeds of the kinds of behaviours that they come to me with. When it comes to German Shepherds, if I see an email drop in and the subject line is German Shepherd behaviour work, 9 times out of 10, that behaviour modification program will be to help with somebody with just how reactive their German Shepherd is, and their German Shepherd having extreme levels of barking, which may or may not be an aggressive form of barking. Now, the first thing that I always start with when people complain about just how much their German Shepherds bark is a little bit of tough love, unfortunately, and that is, well, why did you get a German Shepherd? A German Shepherd is going to bark a lot. They are a guard dog breed. They are a fantastic territorial guard dog breed, and they are bred to be able to sound a fierce and loud alarm type bark if there is something going on that shouldn't be, or if there is somebody there that shouldn't be. That is their job. That is their bread and butter. They are designed to be vocal guard dog breeds, and if you wanted a dog that is going to be completely silent, then you should have gone with a breed like a Bull Mastiff as opposed to a German Shepherd. Now, that being said, it's when that kind of reactivity, when that alarm and that alert barking becomes incredibly obnoxious and is uncontrollable that things start to devolve into a serious problem. Now, there's two-fold approach to being able to help you help your German Shepherd with their reactivity. First and foremost is that we need to teach them the obedient side of the argument of being able to have a German Shepherd stop barking when we ask them to. We also need to have a German Shepherd understand that we are the calm, consistent leaders and they must look to us for guidance and direction. So we must restructure our relationship with our German Shepherd and ensure that we have a fantastic leadership and follower style relationship so that we can then go through that and learn to communicate to our German Shepherd the things that we do want and the things that we don't want, and then how to communicate those things effectively. Now, I know that might sound kind of overwhelming, and if you're there and you've got a really reactive German Shepherd and you're pulling your hair out, don't worry, there's definitely things that we can do, and you don't need to spend thousands on in-person canine behaviourists. The first thing that I would recommend is taking a look at our Bootcamp Protocol. It's a 1-month protocol, and it is included in our Ultimate German Shepherd Owner's Guide. So if you are interested, you can go and check both of those things out. The link is down in the description box below. But that is a 1-month protocol that I work with all of my clients. It's the first port of call. Not only is that a really regimented, disciplined and routined 1-month protocol that is designed to allow you to restructure that relationship. And by coming out of that 1 month, you'll have a German Shepherd who your relationship with has been restructured, that now sees you as a calm, consistent leader. There is also lots of opportunity for structured, disciplined exercise. If with a German Shepherd we can have a dog that looks to us for guidance and direction because it respects us as its calm and consistent leader, and we ensure that we give it plenty of exercise, both physically and mentally, you would be surprised at just how much a lot of these bad behaviours very quickly start to devolve. And I'd probably say 7 or 8 times out of 10, when clients come to me with a very reactive German Shepherd, simply by restructuring the relationship and increasing the amount of mental and physical exercise, that reactivity very quickly diminishes to the point of being completely manageable. We're never going to get a German Shepherd to not set an alarm. We want them to. We just want it to not be over the top and for them to understand that we're in control and they don't need to be. So if we go through that process, we restructure that relationship, we provide much more exercise, and we still are having some difficulties, then we can start to layer up some specific obedience that can really help. One of the best things you can do, especially if the problem of barking is happening inside the house, especially when people are coming and going, is to teach your German Shepherd a good place command. So the most common complaint is when somebody comes to the door, the German Shepherd loses its mind. It's going to be very difficult, and to the point we don't really want to stop them from doing that. That is their job, and it's why most people bring a German Shepherd into their home, is because they want an effective family guardian breed. Now, what we need to do is be able to have the ability to switch that off after they've sounded the alarm. We want the relationship to be, hey boss, there's somebody at the door, in the form of bark, 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 and for us to go, thank you, I appreciate you letting me know. Now I want you to go here and sit and wait for further direction. They then take themselves to where we've directed them to, and they sit and they wait until we give them further direction. That's the relationship that we want with our German Shepherd that is being overly reactive. To achieve that, we simply teach them the place command. Now, we have videos over on Fenrir Canine Training that can help you achieve that. There's tons of other videos on YouTube of teaching you how to teach your dog that. It's not a complicated piece of obedience. It takes a little bit of time, but a German Shepherd, with how intelligent and trainable they are, you can teach that method to them very, very quickly. And again, we can then utilize this in a positive approach. We don't have to overly correct our dogs to stop them being reactive. We can turn it into a positive area of our relationship. Like I say, thank you for letting me know that there's somebody there. Now, you've done your bit. Please go over to your bed, sit and stay over there until I tell you otherwise. Perfect, problem solved. And then God forbid that ever be somebody that shouldn't be there. They've still sounded the alarm. That is 99 times out of 100 enough to get that would-be bad guy or the person that shouldn't be there to not be there anymore and to go away. And jobs are good, and you get the best of both worlds. But you must restructure that relationship. You must offer more exercise, and the best thing you can do is teach them a good place command to have a real good relational obedience routine that you can go through every single time that there's an issue in terms of barking. Thank you for letting me know there's somebody there. I am in control. I will take it from here. You need to go over there, sit, stay, be quiet, be well mannered until I tell you to break, and then you can come in and greet the person, or they've gone now, I've taken care of the situation. It's a beautiful thing that is not only good at behavior modification and stopping that problem from happening, but it's also an excellent opportunity for you to day by day reinforce that relationship and work on those obedience routines. So I hope that was helpful. Get out there, get working on it with your German Shepherd, and I promise you, you won't regret it. I hope this was helpful. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if it was, leave comments if you've got any questions and need some help from me with your German Shepherd. I'm happy to do another one of these videos to help, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Fenrir German Shepherd Show.